She walks where the river bends, gold dust in her raven hair. Pharaohs kneel but never comprehend the weight of beauty she must bear. Lotus blooms at her feet tonight. Priest whispers spells they don't believe. Silk and shadow merge in candlelight. Every glance a web she'll weave. Pyramids rise to touch her name. Stone can't hold what burns like flame. The desert bows when she appears. Men trade kingdoms just for tears. The Nile remembers every face, but hers reflects in endless space. Time dissolves when she appears. A thousand suns in borrowed years. Daughter of the Nile, eternal fire, drowning men in soft desire. Eyes that swallow kingdoms whole. She doesn't trade, she takes your soul. Daughter of the Nile, forever flowing where she's been. The wind stops blowing. Cleopatra wore her crown, but older queens walked here before. Beneath the sand their beauty drowned, yet still we crawl toward the shore. She doesn't speak, she doesn't need. The silence is the fatal seed. Ambassadors arrive at dawn. By sunset all their wills are gone. The Nile remembers every face, but hers reflects in endless space. Time dissolves when she appears. A thousand suns in borrowed years. Daughter of the Nile, eternal fire, drowning men in soft desire. Eyes that swallow kingdoms whole. She doesn't trade, she takes your soul. Daughter of the Nile, forever flowing where she's been. The wind stops blowing. Scribes carve her into temple walls, but hieroglyphs can't capture light. Caesar stumbles when she calls. Mark Antony drowns overnight. Her laughter echoes through the halls, while empires crumble when she falls. She walks The serpent coils around her wrist. A crown of thorns would suit her less. She turns poison into mist and wears destruction like a dress. Scholars study ancient scrolls, trying to decode what beauty stole. But you can translate a spell that pulls you straight through heaven into Maybe gods don't fall from grace. Maybe beauty leaves no trace. I'm still searching for her face tonight. She walks where the river bends, gold dust in her raven hair. Pharaohs kneel but never comprehend the weight of beauty she must bear. Lotus blooms at her feet tonight. Priests whisper spells they don't believe. Silk and shadow merge in candlelight. Every glance a web she'll weave. Pyramids rise to touch her name, but stone can't hold what burns like flame. The desert bows when she appears, when trade burns just for tears. That wasn't every face, but hers reflects an endless space. Time dissolves when she appears, 1,000 suns in borrowed years. Daughter of the Nile, eternal fire, drowning men in soft desire. Eyes that swallow kingdoms whole. She doesn't trade, she takes your soul. Daughter of the Nile, forever flowing. Where she's been, the wind stops blowing. Cleopatra wore her crown, but older queens walked here before. Beneath the sand, their beauty drowned, yet still we crawl toward the shore. She doesn't speak, she doesn't need. The silence is the fatal seed. Ambassadors arrive at dawn, by sunset on crown of thorns would suit her less. She turns poison into mist and wears destruction like a dress. Scholars study ancient scrolls, trying to decode what beauty stole. But you can't translate a spell that pulls you straight through heaven into hell. Maybe gods don't fall from grace. Maybe beauty leaves no trace. I'm still searching for her forest lane. Now the tourists walk her land. Cameras flash on empty tombs. But if you sift the cooling sand, you'll find her perfume still consumes the Nile's forgotten years. They say 1,000 ships set sail for one face framed in morning light. I wonder if she knew the tale would end in ash and endless night. Helen stood on Trojan stone while armies bled her name in red. Beauty caught from myth and bone, a living ghost among the dead. Did she choose or was she chosen? Every smile a city frozen. Menelaus swore his vows, but Paris broke them anyhow. The poets never asked her why. They just painted her and let men die. She was a mirror, not a flame, but mirrors still reflect the blame. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine and ancient tears. She didn't start the war, they say, but beauty always finds a way. The face that burned, forever hollow. Every man became Apollo. Marble steps beneath her feet, olive groves that whispered ways. Paris swore his love complete, but love just wears a god's disguise. She never asked to be a symbol. Now her name's a bleeding symbol. Agamemnon sharpens steel while Helen kneels but doesn't feel. The poets never asked her why. They just painted her and let men die. Hector fell, Achilles too. Heroes died with every stroke, but Helen lived the nightmares through. She watched from towers made of guilt, while Troy collapsed on lies they built. The wooden horse arrives at dawn. By nightfall everyone is gone. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine and ancient tears. She didn't start the war, they say, but beauty always finds a way. The face that burned, forever hollow. Every man became Apollo. They dragged her back to Sparta's throne. Menelaus claimed these crimes, but she was already turned to stone, a statue with her mother's eyes. Historians debate her guilt, as if a woman could have built the rage that made those armies sail. Beauty was just the final nail. Maybe Troy was always falling. Maybe no one heard her calling. I'm still hearing echoes in the halls tonight. Now her story's just a ghost Homer wrote but didn't know. That the ones who suffer most are never in the hero's glow. She walks through every reclaim, silent while the men are yelling. If you listen close enough, you'll hear her ask if love's enough. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine and ancient tears. She didn't start the war, they say, but beauty always finds a way. The face that burned, forever hollow. Every man became Apollo. Every man became Apollo. They say 1,000 ships set sail for one face framed in morning light. I wonder if she knew the tale would end in ash and endless night. Helen stood on Trojan stone, while armies bled her name in red. Beauty carved from myth and bone, a living ghost among the dead. Did she choose or was she chosen? every smile a city frozen. Menelaus swore his vows, but Paris broke them anyhow. The poets never asked her why, they just painted her and let men die. She was a mirror, not a flame, but mirrors still reflect the blame. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine and ancient tears. She didn't start the war, they say, but beauty always finds a way. The face that burned, forever hollow. Every man became Apollo. Global steps beneath her feet, olive groves that whispered lies. Paris swore his love complete, but love just wears a god's disguise. She never asked to be a symbol. Now her name's a bleeding symbol. Agamemnon sharpens steel, while Helen kneels but doesn't feel. The poets never asked her why, they just painted her and let men die. She was a mirror, not a flame, but mirrors still reflect the blame. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine and ancient tears. She didn't start the war, they say, but beauty always finds a way. The face that burned, forever hollow. Every man became Apollo. 10 years passed in blood and smoke. Hector fell, Achilles too. Heroes died with every stroke, but Helen lived the nightmares through. She watched from towers made of guilt, while Troy collapsed on lies they built. The wooden horse arrives at dawn. By nightfall, everyone is gone. The face that burned 1,000 years, drowned in wine dragged her back to Sparta's throne. Menelaus claimed his prize, but she was already turned to stone, a statue with her mother's eyes. Historians debate her guilt, as if a woman could have built the rage that made those armies sail. Beauty was just the final Before the pyramids were stone, before the kings had learned to fall, Isis walked this earth alone, the mother who would heal us all. She gathered pieces of the dead, her husband scattered by the wind. With golden thread and tears she fed the magic only gods could mend. Wings unfold across the sky, resurrection in her cry. Set murdered Osiris whole, breathe life back into his soul. She doesn't beg, she doesn't plead, she plants the wound and grows the seed. Every ending births a name, the goddess plays a longer game. Isis rising from the sand, life and death within her hand. She doesn't mourn, she transforms pain from every drought. She brings the rain. Isis rising, wings spread wide. Where she flies, the dead don't hide. Temples crumble into dust, but still her incantations breathe. Mortals place their fragile trust in hands that weave what they believe. plants the wound and grows the seed. Every ending births a name. The goddess plays a longer game. Isis rising from the sand, life and death within her hand. She doesn't mourn, she transforms pain. From every drought she brings the rain. Isis rising, wings spread wide. Where she flies, the dead don't hide. She bore a son in secret reeds, Horus hidden from the hunt. A mother does what a mother needs. She carried weight the gods couldn't. Her milk was honey mixed with stars. Her voice could open prison bars. No throne, no crown, just endless will. The goddess who refuses to be still. Isis rising from the sand, life and death within her hand. She doesn't mourn, she transforms pain. From every drought she brings the rain. Isis rising, wings spread wide. Where she flies, the dead don't hide. Priestesses would chant her songs in hieroglyphs that bleed and glow. She writes what history did wrong. She knows what only mothers know, that love survives the final war, that grief is just another door. Set was strong, but Isis stronger. She played of gain or maybe death is just a doorway. Maybe gods remember more ways. I'm still searching for her temple tonight. Now scholars translate ancient scrolls. They trace her symbol through the years. She still collects our broken souls. She still transforms our modern fears. The goddess doesn't fade with time. Her before the pyramids were stone, before the kings had learned to fall, Isis walked this earth alone, the mother who would heal us whole. She gathered pieces of the dead, her husband scattered by the wind. With golden thread and tears she fled, the magic only gods could mend. Wings unfold across the sky, resurrection in her cry. Said murdered Osiris whole, breathe life back into his soul. She doesn't beg, she doesn't plead, she plants the wound and grows the seed. Every ending births a name, the goddess plays along the game. Isis rising from the sand, life and death within her hand. She doesn't mourn, she transforms pain. From every drought she brings the rain. Isis rising, wings spread wide, where she flies, the dead don't hide. Temples crumble into dust, but still her incantations breathe. Mortals place their fragile trust in hands that weave what they believe. She doesn't promise, she becomes the silent beat of ancient drums. Pharaohs call her name at night, when they're afraid to face the light. She doesn't beg, she doesn't plead, she plants the wound and grows the seed. Every ending births a name, the goddess plays along the game. Isis rising from the sand, life and death within her hand. She doesn't mourn, she transforms pain. From every drought she brings the rain. Isis rising, wings spread wide, where she flies, the dead don't hide. She bore a son in secret reeds, Horus hidden from the hunt. A mother does what a mother needs. She carried weight the gods couldn't. Her milk was honey mixed with stars. Hers oil was strong, but ice is stronger. She played the game of waiting longer. Just a doorway. Maybe gods remember more ways. I still searching for Helen's head to raise.
She rose from the foam of a severed sky. No mother, no father, just salt and light. The gods looked down and wondered why beauty could be born from violet night.
Aphrodite walks on broken shells. Every step ignites a war or wedding. Mortals ring her temple bells, but she just smiles at what they're dreading.
Love's a mirror, not a gift. She holds it up and watches us drift.
Cypress shores are stained with prayer. She grants them nothing but the air.
She doesn't fall,
She makes you climb
then cuts the rope.
in perfect time.
Desire burns,
But leaves no scar.
she is the wound.
She is the star.
Born from foam, the goddess of the air. She gives you love and watches it break. Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel. Born from foam, forever drifting. Where she lands, the world starts shifting. I followed her to Cyprus shore.
If I show,
She promised nothing, I gave her all.
give her all.
Men have drowned here long before,
Long before,
but still we answer when we hear the call.
hear the call. She doesn't lie, she just reflects the desperate shape of our defense.
I built an altar from my bones. She turned my worship into stone.
She puts a flame,
She makes you climb
then cuts the rope.
in perfect time,
Desire burns,
but leaves no scar.
she is the wound.
She is the star. Born from foam, the goddess of the air. She gives you love and watches it break. Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel. Born from foam, forever drifting. Where she lands, the world starts shifting. Horus came with fish to war.
She calmed them with a single glance.
Hephaestus gave her golden doors, but she just taught him how to dance. then left him broken on the floor, because a goddess never asks for more. She moves through lovers like the tide and leaves them empty but alive.
Born from fall, the goddess of the age, she gives you love and watches it break.
Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel. Born from foam,
Forever drifting, where she lands, the world starts shifting. A crown to name into my tray,
but I don't read the names they carve.
I gave her everything, no rest.
I never asked them to start.
She's the only truth I know.
Truth is just the undertow.
Both we drown together in the foam.
But only she will find her way home. Maybe love was never holy.
Maybe gods are just as lonely. I'm still staring at her mirror tonight.
Now the temples are museums. Tourists photograph her broken face. But if you've ever loved and seen them leave without a single trace, you know Aphrodite's still alive. She's every heartbreak we survive.
She rose from foam of severed sky,
And we still ask her why. Whoa.
born from foam, the goddess of the age. She gives you love and watches it break.
Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel. Born from foam, forever drifting,
Where she lands, the world starts shifting.
where she lands, the world starts shifting.
She rose from foam,
Severed sky,
beauty back from violent night.
love's a mirror, not a She rose from the foam of a severed sky. No mother, no father, just salt and light. The gods looked down and wondered why beauty could be born from violent night.
Aphrodite walks on broken shells. Every step ignites a war within. Mortals ring her temple bells. She just smiles at what they're dreading.
Love's a mirror, not a gift. stained with prayer. She grants them nothing but the air.
She doesn't fall, she makes you claim, then cuts the rope in perfect time.
Desire burns but leaves no scar.
She is the wound, she is the star.
Born from foam, the goddess of the ache, she gives you love, then watches it break. Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel.
Born from foam, forever drifting. Where she lands, the world starts shifting.
I followed her to Cyprus shore.
She promised nothing, I gave her all.
Men have drowned here long before.
But still we answer when we hear the call.
She doesn't lie, she just reflects the desperate shape of our defense. I built an altar from my bones. She turned my worship into stone.
She doesn't fall, she makes you climb, then cuts the rope in perfect time.
Desire burns but leaves no scar.
She is the wound, she is the star.
Born from foam, the goddess of the ache, she gives you love, then watches it break. Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel.
Born from foam, forever drifting. Where she lands, the world starts shifting. Artists came with fists of war. She calmed him with a single glance.
Hephaestus gave her golden doors, but she just taught him how to dance.
Then left him broken on the floor, because a goddess never asks for more.
She moves through lovers like the tide, and leaves them empty but alive. Born from foam, the goddess of the ache, she gives you love, then watches it break. Her mirror shows what you conceal. Aphrodite doesn't feel, she makes you feel.
Born from foam, forever drifting. Where she lands, the world starts shifting.
I carved her name into my chest.
But I don't read the names they carve.
I gave her everything, no mess.
I never asked them to stop.
She's the only truth I know.
Truth is just the undertow,
We drown together in the foam.
but only she will find her way home.
Maybe love love was never holy. Maybe gods are just as lonely. I'm still staring at her mirror tonight.
Now the temples are museums. Tourists photograph her broken face.
But if you've ever loved and seen them leave without a single trace, you know Aphrodite's still alive. She's every heartbreak we survive. She rose from foam of severed sky,
And we still ask her why.
You feel
On from forever drifting. Where she lands,
the world starts shifting.
where she lands,
The world starts shifting.
centuries collapse like sand through hands. Empires fade to whispered names. But somewhere in forgotten lands, the beauty of the ancients remains. Cleopatra's eyes are closed tonight. Helen's face is just a myth we hold. Isis flies behind our sight. Aphrodite's mirror growing cold. But something lingers in the air, a shape of grace we still can't bear. We build museums for their bones, but beauty never needs a home. They never needed our belief. They were the worship and the grief. Beauty doesn't doesn't fit inside our soul. We try to hold what can't be held. The spell they cast, forever spelled. Archaeologists dig deep, but beauty doesn't ever sleep. They never needed our belief. They were the worship and the grief. Beauty doesn't ask permission. It just becomes our only mission. Timeless, like the stars we can't explain. The beauty that survives the pain. They didn't beg to be adored. They were the altar and the sword. Timeless, soft as morning breaking through. The ancient gaze still finding you. The Nile still flows, three carnate streets. Helen's ghost walks Spartan hills. Isis hides in every heartbeat. Aphrodite writes our wills. They never left, we just forgot that beauty is the only plot. The story underneath the myth. The breath between the word and F. Timeless, like the stars we can't explain. The beauty that survives the pain. They didn't beg to be adored. They were the altar and the sword. Timeless, soft as morning breaking through. The ancient gaze still finding you. Philosophers try to define the mathematics of a face, but beauty isn't a design. It's the ghost that leaves no trace. Divinity tried to capture light. Poets spent their whole lives to write one line that could approximate the way that beauty seals our fate. Centuries collapse like sand through hands. Empires fade to whispered names. But somewhere in forgotten land, The beauty of the ancients remains. Cleopatra's eyes are closed tonight. Helen's face is just a myth we hold. Isis flies beyond our sight. Aphrodite's mirror growing cold. But something lingers in the air, a shape of grace we still can't bear. We build museums for their bones, but beauty never needs a home. Becomes our only mission. Timeless, like the stars we can't explain. The beauty that survives the pain. They didn't beg to be adored. They were the altar and the sword. Timeless, soft as morning breaking through. We carve their names in modern stone, searching for what made them whole. But beauty walks this earth alone. It doesn't fit inside our soul. We try to hold what can't be held. The spell they cast, forever spelled. Archaeologists dig deep, but beauty doesn't ever sleep. They never needed our belief. They were the worship and the grief. Beauty doesn't ask permission. It just becomes our only mission. Timeless, like the stars we can't explain. The beauty that survives the pain. They didn't beg to be adored. They were the altar and the sword. Timeless, soft as morning breaking through. The ancient gaze, still finding you. The Nile still flows through Cairo streets. Helen's ghost walks Spartan hills. Isis hides in every heartbeat. Aphrodite writes our wills. They never left, we just forgot that beauty is the only plot. The story underneath the myth. The breath between the what and if. Timeless, like the stars we can't explain. understand. Maybe gods don't make demands. I'm still searching